It almost, still almost kills it.
We're doing this here. It looks like there's a lot of down corn, gooseneck corn, so this is going to take a while. Well, this corn is just downright ugly here.
Ay, ay, ay. Just fun fact, I'm still keeping the beard. But just so you guys know, this was filmed on November 21st. So this is a little bit behind. I'm trying to get caught up. I'm going to be putting out a video every single day to get caught up. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the video. Thank you guys so much for watching.
I'm going to go jump in Big Red here, and Curtis is out with one combine and Pat's out with the other one. One's catching for Pat and I got to go catch for Curtis, the way it sounds. So I'm going to go jump in the big old red, the 400. We're going to shoot out there and catch some corn today, boys. Corn and girls, I guess. So anyway, the calves up in Bellevue are doing good. They stayed put. Fed them a little bit ago. They're looking good. They all just came in. I didn't have to chase them much, so everything's good. Sun's shining. A lot of bales to be moved yet. So we'll see out back.
Right. Just passed two other Magnums on there. One a little bit older than me, couple years older, but same gen. Pulling a Kuhn Krause VT accelerator, I believe. That one was a boxcar Magnum, 8920, 8950, something like that. Pulling a Night Slinger. Hey everybody, good news! Our tractor just turned 500! Yay! Happy anniversary! Case IH 340 Magnum. Woo! Ha! I killed the tractor. Last pass. Right here where we always drive our grain carts. I hit that compaction layer at right where I am, 10th gear, 1800 RPM, and just killed it. So I better throttle down and give her. Right about here. You'll start to hear it lug. Listen to the Hawkeyes right now. Go Hawks. Horsepower right there. Oh, I love tillage. It's really my first full day I've had doing tillage for a very long time. Granted, I'm going to be, after I'm done with this field, we have one more farm to do, but both combines are running right now and they're going to be behind on trucks fast. So as soon as I get done with this piece, I got to boogie home and get in the truck. All right, so this is a 45-acre field here. I'm going to rip about 12 of it, basically just right here, and then the rest of there's still plenty of hilltop ground to basically see what's similar to soil types. So we'll basically be able to see, is there a big yield spike right here as opposed to the rest of the field. But yeah, I'm just gonna start making my circular, my two headlands, and then I'm gonna go ahead and head back because they're already picking corn. And right here is where we've had grain cart traffic for the last couple of years, and it is hard on this thing. I had to throttle down to 8th gear, or gear down to 8th gear, and just give her to get through this stuff. And it still almost kills it. Now the thing about this ripper, you cannot turn with it in the ground very sharp at all because you got just long points. You can't leave it in the ground. You either break them or you're gonna mess up your tractor. So I'm just making one end road pass, just making a nice good old square chunk. And I'll take one more pass back and then take off the rest of the end rows there. Sorry, my turn jumped up on me, but it's probably my last full pass. Like I said, I did this chunk and I left all this and some on the other side as well. And I didn't get close to the end at all just because this field does kind of fall off because I don't want any erosion problems, because we actually had some pretty bad erosion problems on this field right here last year that we had a dozer come in and spend a couple days up here to fix.
Okay, I'm getting my first dump from Curtis. I've never done with him in the combine before, so it's new for me. Pat's over there in that field over there. You can see the combine way up there in the point off the end of the building there. We're doing this here. It looks like there's a lot of down corn, gooseneck corn, so this is going to take a while. Got the Hawkeye game on at 2:30, it just kicked off. We got the Iowa State game on at 3, so a lot of football going on here today in the field. Yeah, a lot of down corn. You can see it just laying, just broke off, snapped. Ron's up at the Andrew farm. He started at the Bellevue, working the bean ground up. He's over at the Andrew farm now, so he should be back here probably another hour or so. Okay, looks like he's about empty, so I'm going to back up so he can get back into this row here. So here comes Curtis in the 2588, the corn-eating machine. Somebody's kicking it in pretty good. Oh, just lost it here. So now we're just going to go back and forth, back and forth. Next, we're going to take out these end rows up here, and then we're going to cut across the top, the middle, so it'll make it a little bit easier. It's very interesting, a lot of down corn. Okay, I just come off that field over there, come down and dump in my first cart. onto the semi.
I'm looking forward to seeing how this works, because there's definitely some compaction in areas, especially on this end where we run the grain cart a lot. So this is good to do. This is good to basically break up this compaction, but it just shows you right there that we need to stop driving the grain carts on the field and keep our traffic to a minimum, just because this compaction, it hinders our growth. I bet we lose 30, 40 bushels of yield for on a good corn year, because the roots can't get down to that, can't get down below that hard pan, so they can't get more moisture, especially on dry years like they had this year. So, like I said, I'm curious to see how this experiment works, and I hope we get some good results. And that's it. Last pass of this thing for me, for sure, for this year. Might even be for this year, because I think we're gonna want to put this thing on a chisel, because this ground's got to get chiseled. It needs, like, this is 100% top priority, needs to get chiseled, because I drove we had semi traffic across the top of the field, and when you do that, you create lanes for water to flow down if you don't get it worked. So hopefully we can get this chiseled, but we're gonna put the small chisel on this one. But I think we're going to be done with this. We could have potentially one farm more to do with this, but I don't think it's an absolute necessity. But either way, we're done. Let's head back to the Preston farm. All right, on the move back home. I'll see you guys back at Preston. I'm just going to jam out and listen to the Hawkeye game. Traffic is so slow today. Why can't all tractors go 31? Nah, I kid. But seriously, the whole gravers, hurry up. Well, hey, thanks for letting me through. Appreciate it. Well, what's awesome, guys, I am over a half hour away from home, so about probably 15 miles as the crow flies. And these Midland radios, I was talking plain as day to Curtis, who is, like I said, 15 miles away, a mile past home. That's just crazy. These Midland radios are pretty awesome, and I believe I have a 3 dB ghost antenna, and he just has a stock antenna on the combine. So if you guys are at all interested in redoing your comms or getting new comm equipment, I highly recommend take a look at Midland radios. You will not be disappointed. Plus, I believe you can get 15% off if you use the link that I have down in my description. You go right ahead, guys. You guys are not going to be disappointed. You guys remember that tractor that I was following going 24? You guys have seen Shane before in our videos, but yeah, he was running that other tractor. Well, thanks for letting me go, Shane. Peace. They're really moving corn out of there. Well, this guy had a bad day. 1660 combine, rear axle snapped. Ouch. Looks like the entire rear axle, not just the spindle, because the entire butt end of the combine is laying on the ground. That guy did not have a good day. All right, I am gonna go ahead and let this thing cool down for a little bit. Get him, kitties, get him. I'm gonna go ahead and unhook that Maxim tractor from the manure tanker. Unhook that in there, and then I'm gonna go uptown to where we had that wagon, where I pulled that wagon yesterday with the pickup card right here, if you guys are curious. I'm gonna go grab that wagon and bring it back here. Then I'm gonna go get a load from the field. Cletus just got back, so we are running both combines right now. Curtis is back behind the farm at Butch's, and Pat is also back behind the farm at Butch's, just a separate field. The field Pat's at is down though, no good.
Okay, I got the semi half full down there, and Curtis has made his first cut through the middle of the field. Now he's making the second pass back through. So we got corn on both sides of us. Pat's way over there, so we got 2 combines running, 2 grain carts, 2 semis. We're gonna see if we can get some damage done tonight in this corn here. Ron's on his way back from the Andrew farm. He sounds like he's over by Springbrook somewhere.
Time to fire up this Maxim. This tractor's got almost 6,000 hours on it. We bought it brand new. Been a great tractor for us, really. Whew. Got that unhooked. That took a lot of work. For some reason that pin was not coming out of there. There was a lot of tension between the pin and the tractor, but with a block of wood and a few swings of a beaten stick, got it to work. So let's go ahead and shut these gates, run uptown, grab that wagon, and then either power wash that ripper or get the other chisel out. I just got yelled at saying this thing was low on fuel, so better fill that up, because I don't want to give a call to Pat when he's already frustrated doing down corn and quite frankly pissed, and say, hey, I ran out of fuel halfway through town. Don't want to do that. So that's different. All this get painted from this morning? You guys saw it, right? You guys want to see something funny? I mean, look, the hose was not white. This had to have gotten painted. Okay. All right then, didn't realize that. There goes Eberhardt's and their sprayer chassis floater right there. He's pulling in the hydrous tank, but yeah, so I think our fuel tank just doesn't work because it is full. Oh well. Oh, we'll wait for, looks like Eberhardt. No, that's Nutrien. Wait for them to go by and go pick up our load. Those guys being slow moving vehicles go faster than me. I only go 24, they go 35. Man, cold flat spotted tires are rough. Just been bouncing up and down and up and down. Ugh. There's my unit. Pulled it here with the pickup, but the pickup definitely cannot pull it home. That is 100%. So now I gotta hook up to this thing and get her home. So yeah, Curtis did this field, and then we did that field last night. Again, carded that video. Well, I already used the card for that one, but yeah, we did that field last night. You guys should check out the video. It was from yesterday or 2 days ago. All right, wagons sitting overnight are never a good deal. So I got front wheel assist. See if I can get this thing unstuck. Wait. She's settled into the ground. There we go. There we go. Alright, we'll take this thing home. Gotta hurry, they're waiting on me. Parkour. Truck's already running. I just need to get out and go.
4 deer over there. Look like they're skinheads. Just kicked them out down here. Went into that little draw there, out into the hayfield. Yeah, I just got them on film. There's a coyote chasing them too. Dang thing. Corn eating machine coming at me. That 2588 with Curtis Hartung in it. Down here at Hartung Family Farms, the home place. Ron's in the truck, Cletus in the truck, Pat's in the combine with Uncle Bun in the grain cart over there. So we're just picking corn here in Clinton County. It's a nice little sunset tonight. Nice pretty colors up there in the horizon. Curtis still going at it with that 2588 corn picking machine. See the lights on the combine over there, or the building. See that they got the building going up. Where that wind took us out in August. They got the roof on it. Looks like Bun's coming out there by the building to load up the truck. He's got a cart full the way it looks. I can see it over here. Going down the hills. We got some hills in this one, not as bad as one south, but we got some hills here too. So.
Alright, here's my Uncle Bun getting loaded up in this field right now. Pat is harvesting the corn that got absolutely destroyed by the Derecho. He's actually not following the rows right now. He's literally just going at it at an angle, just trying to get it. Because we got flat corn destroyed and a shed that's getting rebuilt. So, good and bad things, I guess. The rows go this way. Pat's having to harvest them like this way. There's a piece of tin. This sucks. So my dad and Curtis are harvesting that piece east of the hay. Pat is just working on this down crap that is literally crap. It's bad. There's so much trash in the field. We got gobs and gobs of this kind of tar paper or whatever it is that goes on the inside of tin or the underside of tin. Ears laying everywhere. So you guys know the derecho happened on August 10th and it destroyed this shed, ripped half of it off, blew the steel and tin into this field here. So you can kind of see, I mean, this piece of tin weighs probably 100 pounds or so. Maybe not quite that much, but it weighs a lot that it's so awkward and lanky that I can't pick it up by myself. It was launched over 100 yards away. This big piece of tin. Like, it's crazy the power of Mother Nature, guys. We're fortunate that this is the worst field that we have because it does get a little better on that side. It's still down, but I mean, this is bad. This is awful. So Pat's just, he's having a hard time with it. He's cursing. We're not having fun with this. He's not, especially. So we'll make it through. I mean, I guarantee you we're not going to get done with this tonight. Absolutely 100% guarantee you that we're not. Oh, he just stopped right now because he had to get out and unplug something. I can hear it. What a mess, guys. Just what an absolute mess. This is terrible. And I'm sorry I was out ripping. Otherwise I would have came up here when he was doing this, when he was opening up this field and whatnot. I could have rode with him and showed you guys a little bit more, but obviously I was out ripping and stuff. He just got out to get some debris and stuff out of his corn head. So yeah, we're just slowly making our way at it. We're gonna have to finish it tomorrow, I guarantee you that. But what do you do, guys? I mean, at least 90% of our acres aren't like this, only 10. So we were fortunate. My hearts go out to you Central Iowa folk that had to deal with this all year. I know this is coming out way later than everyone I guarantee you has done harvest. On the bright side, guys, our shed is getting rebuilt. You can kind of see they got the steel up. The crane was here 4 days ago or so. They got all the steel up, the wood's going up, the bracing is up. Look at all the concrete. See all the steel plates on the concrete that are reinforcing the big steel I-beams. We're gonna rebuild. This will get done here next week. We are very fortunate that no lives are lost, no cattle lives are lost, a couple injuries, but nothing too bad. We are fortunate, guys. So we are thankful for the many blessings. Thank you so much for everyone who's reached out during it, afterwards. We appreciate everything here. We're fortunate. We'll move on. My truck is full now. I need to get moving. I need to go dump this so I can bring it back. And yeah, we'll go from there. It's getting dark, but see how this... Not yet. But you can kind of see, look at all this dust coming out. It used to be much worse, but that's all from the down corn. Never see dust coming out, except when you're in down corn picking up dirt and dead stuff. So it is what it is, guys. So I'll be dumping this. I'll be running truck for a little while longer tonight. Looks like we're gonna go until the wet bin's full, which that'll be probably another hour or two, because we got probably another 3,000, 2,000 bushel room in here. Probably 3,000 bushel room in there. So we got another couple hours yet, and then we'll shut down and fill everything up. Crap, wrong light. Whoops, not quite up to that second indicator. So I'm guessing when I come back though, I guarantee you it will be actually. So I just dumped in 800 bushels. Cletus will jump in another 1,100 or 1,000.
It is dark out. We just finished this field up here. Now we kick down to this little field over here where the combine's coming up now. We're just picking corn here in Clinton County at Hartung Family Farms.
There we go. I'll go ahead and raise up my axles, lower my bed, and head up top. That is a nice looking truck. There's the Budley man, and there's Cletus. Both him and I are going to be parking back here because we're doing this 80 acres back in Butch's. Won't be able to finish it tonight, obviously, but we'll be able to probably get 2 more loads each. And then probably be it for the wet bin. There's the Budley, Cletus, me, Curtis is up on top of the hill, and Bun and Pat are way on the other side of the field, working in from the backside. Look, this corn is also down. Look how dusty it is. Wow, this stuff is dead and ripe and should have been picked a month ago. What do you do? There goes the Budley man. And Bun's coming in, he's gonna fill me. One grain cart going to the combine, one grain cart coming from the combine. The one on the left that just put his lights on was Bun. What? I'm hungry. That's a good grain cart driver right there. Take out that 2 stalks of standing corn. This one should be enough to fill me. And those lights are bright. A lot of yellow smellow lights, but you got 2 halogen or xenon or whatever they are in the center there that are really bright. Look how dusty this stuff is. Good Lord.
He's doing some maintenance back there on his light. Had to bend it back up so you can see when he's dumping. Now he comes back down. Now he's getting in the big 2588 and load me up. Curtis, you're losing some corn out your snout there, right as it comes out of the combine. Okay, we got a little downtime here. When the auger comes out of the combine, it somehow got a little crease in it. It was leaking corn out pretty good, so Curtis is going to take it up the shed and kind of bend that back out. And there's a plate up there, take that plate off and bend it back out so he can fix that little hole. It's only about a quarter of an inch gap, leaking out corn pretty good, so he's going to head up and try to fix that real quick.
Well, just got word from Curtis that his combine broke down. Don't know what is wrong yet, but I'm sure I'll find out soon enough. But I'm gonna keep dumping. Oh, this combine's broke down right now. This 25's got the auger, something a little goofed up in the auger, so this looks like an easy fix, but I think we're just gonna shut it down and do it in the morning because we don't have any light right. But I'm gonna run, plus it's really not gonna matter too much because we only have 2,000 more bushels of storage. available. So, I mean, we're only gonna be able to run, with both machines, we'd only be able to run for another hour and a half. With one machine, probably 3 hours, but what do you do? Let's head out. I got food for the boys, so I'll head out and go give them to Pat and my dad. Yum, bucket meals, yes. Now I gotta give Pat his food. Let's go give him some food.
Looks like it's bucket time.
There's your bucket.
Ronald. So they get it fixed?
What?
They get the combine fixed?
No, I think we're just gonna...
Well, this corn is just downright ugly here. It's going about 1 point something miles an hour. The good news is I have a nice lunch. Hamburgers, sandwiches, banana, pop. Rhonda texted me, Pat's wife texted me and said, hey, you guys want something to eat? I said, yeah. So she said she'd bring some out. Then she texted me back a little bit later and said, Grandma wanted to do it. My mother-in-law, I call her Grandma. She said, Grandma's making you lunch. She wants to make it. So 6:15, 6:30 at night, Grandma's making lunch. She makes dinner, makes lunch. You gotta love that lady. Looking after her boys, I guess. And this food, it's a hamburger. They are the best hamburgers in the world my grandma makes, because she uses one of those old black cast iron skillets. So you people that are my age or older know all about these black cast iron skillets. You can't get any better food cooked out of them. Boy, it's good. It's actually a cheeseburger. Awesome food. Thank you, Grandma.
God, I wish I brought the GoPro, because that corn is bad. It's tangled up. You can't see anything. It's all down. It doesn't look that bad from right here, but it is bad. Hey, hey, hey. What do you do? I guess you just gotta keep slowly picking through it. So I'm gonna head back and probably head home. Looks like the guy who rents the ground right next to us is out ripping his beans. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna call it quits for the night. Gonna go pick up some Gino's pizza, and we're gonna have a date night with the wifey. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, be sure to hit that like button. Comment if you guys have any questions whatsoever, and be sure to subscribe. They're working on the combine right now, trying to get her back up and running. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Hartung Family Farms. And of course guys, as always, ta-ta for now.